Hey, what's been happening in the real estate market in El Paso County for December 2022? And I also want to do a year-end wrap-up for 2022.
I think that's a great idea. I am Mariana Wagner.
I'm Derek Wagner with the Artisan Group at Keller Williams Premier Realty.
So let's start off with just talking about December. What did December look like in the real estate market here locally?
So our average sales price, $490,910.
Yep, that is down 6.7% from November.
That's a lot.
That is a lot. Our median sales price went down 2.6% from 453
to
450
even.
Yes, yep. Exactly.
Sales.
Yeah, how many sales were in December?
We had 851 sales.
Yep, and that's down almost 10% from November, where we had 963 sales.
Yeah, that's kind of typical, I think.
I think it is. I mean, we have this market where things are wonky and slowing down, but December's always kind of weird too. So I'm not too shocked by the drop in number of sales.
We always have a really good December for some reason. It's one of our busiest months personally for the Artisan Group, and for us, we always have just really good, strong end of the year December sales. But for some reason, typically the El Paso
doesn't carry
County,
over.
Yeah.
And as a side note, I'd just like to pat us on the back. As far as teams in Colorado for December, we ranked number 1 across all of Colorado.
Boom.
For volume for sales in December, all of Colorado.
Yeah.
So we clearly are doing something.
Yep. Sure are.
Sell the homes, sell the homes. Now I'll go back to the market report. How many days on market?
Average days on market right now are 41. So we broke that 1 month mark.
Yes, we actually broke it in November with 34 days, but just barely.
Oh, I thought it was 31. You're right.
No, 34 days. So we just broke it. But yeah, so that means as a seller, just be prepared to probably be on the market a little over a month, between a month and 2, before you get an offer that you're happy with accepting.
Funny thing is the last few listings that we've had, all of them we've sold within, the last, within a week. Typically a weekend. Mm-hmm. Most of them we're getting still multiple offers. So if you price the home correctly, it's going to sell very fast.
Oh, with that though, I think there's a little bit more. Like we have sellers who are seller clients who are really dedicated to making sure their home is going to show really well.
Yeah. That's a bunch of it. Yeah.
And then there's also the pricing. So you do have to price it correctly for this to work.
Yep.
And then marketing.
Yep.
And negotiating.
I mean, there's a lot of ingredients that go into selling the house, and we can chat about that too. List price versus sales price in December.
December, we were looking at just under 99%. So it went back up by almost 0.5% to 98.8%.
Yeah, from 98.4%.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was really great. Mm-hmm. New listings.
Yep. So new listings that hit the market in November, we saw 953 homes hit the market. What about December?
659.
So not a lot
of new listings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It was actually down by almost 31%.
Yeah. Looking forward to seeing what happens in January. That'll be really
January and February. We usually see quite a surge in February.
Yeah, I think February, March. Like everybody thinks that springtime rush happens. And they want to get their home on the market, March-ish. My advice, get it on the market in February.
Because that's when buyers really start peeking around looking for homes.
Yep. All right, let's talk about the whole entire year for 2022.
Yes, so this is very interesting. Comparing 2021, which was heavy pandemic market, which we all know was bonkers, comparing it to 2022 that had like 2 months of bonkers market and then just weird market.
Yeah, we definitely saw the shift in a market in 2022. So we had some rise in equity during 2022, and then we saw it kind of decline, and then we saw it flatten out. So 2022, our total sales, 15,209 sales.
And that's down 16% from 2021. So we had fewer home sales. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that happens when interest rates double. Yeah. Fewer people buy houses. It just happens.
In like 6 months.
Yeah,
doubled.
that was ridiculous.
Wild.
Average and median sales price, though, from 2021 to 2022 still saw a healthy
increase.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went from 491,768 to 535,404.
Yep, and that was the average sales price. That went up. So it went up by almost 9%.
Yep.
So that's still a healthy increase, a healthy, and appreciation.
Median household price went up $38,000 from $437 to $475.
Yeah, and that's pretty impressive.
That's
honestly.
Really impressive.
It went up $38,000 just in median. That is fantastic. What about new listings? How many new listings hit the market?
I see this is where the kind of where everybody was feeling the market shift was because we were essentially almost the same.
Yeah,
right?
basically.
We were at 2022, we had 19,180 listings.
Mm-hmm.
In 2021, we had 19,654 new listings.
It's only a difference of like almost less than 500 homes.
Yeah, and so we
spread out over 12 months.
Yeah, exactly. So we essentially had the same amount-ish homes that were on the market, but 16% less sales.
Yes.
And so that's where the crunch was.
Yes.
Yeah. Now we've kind of like equalized.
I feel like the dust is settling a little bit,
Yep.
at least for right now. Who knows the future, but at least for right now. Days on market, we're talking average days on market. We do know in December they were up over 40, but if you average it out throughout the whole year, we were averaging in 2022 18 days on market.
And that was from 12 days on the market in 2021.
Yes.
And very, very interesting. It's interesting to watch shifting real estate markets.
I think so too. But overall, I think that we're still in a healthy market. I think people are figuring out how to buy and sell, even though it's a little bit different than it was for the past few years. I feel like that people are figuring stuff out, and people are always going to be buying and selling, and there's ways to do it.
Yeah, one of the big things was, we were at almost 8% interest rate this year, almost 8%. We haven't seen that in a very long time. And so when it was, at 7 3/4, and then we recently went down to 6.5, kind of had a surge in the real estate market.
Yes.
So people, like to Mariana's point, people are getting their arms around the real estate market, how to buy, how to sell, but also like how does the new interest rate and sales price and their affordability work inside of their life? Well, the 7.5, 8% interest rate was really tough. When it goes down, they're like, oh, well, I was trying to get my arms around this 7.5, 6.5. I can definitely get my arms around, and I can make that house affordable.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Yep. And combination of that with sometimes you get seller concessions, and then sometimes you don't have to compete with other people. Yep. It does make it a little bit of a better environment for buyers as well.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for listening. Like our video.
Please share it with your friends, family, and coworkers. And our dogs are applauding for us. Have a great day.
See ya.